Welcome again. Well, it's Wednesday, and we love Wednesdays. I love every day of the week. I don't really think it's a day that's my favorite. It has a favorite month of the year. It's a favorite day of the year, but not necessarily a favorite day of the week. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the game changer moment. And during this time, I come on to talk about a moment, or I have a special guest. And guess what? Today I have a special guest. And so you get to hear some different things from this person. And I'm grateful. I'm humble. I'm thankful to be connected to them. I'm thankful that they took the time out to spend with me. Sometimes people are just too busy. And they said, listen, I got time on my schedule. I really want to come and share with you and talk with you and chat it up with you and all that good stuff. And so I'm excited to have this special guest. A couple things I want to let you all know is that every Wednesday we post a new game changer moment. So just know all the past ones will be pulled down from Facebook, Instagram, and they'll all be housed on YouTube. So make sure you go over to YouTube and like, comment, share, but especially subscribe, okay? Because my son, listen, children think they can beat their parents. I'm trying to tell him that I am very much loved. So I want y'all to definitely make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can go back and see all the different things. It's called the LaCroix Entertainment Television for a reason. We just be ourselves. But this is your opportunity for you to see all the old videos, and you'll be able to kind of go back and see and get some notes, some nuggets. Go walking, or just put them in your earbuds and just hear the past ones we've done. They'll all be housed there. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm gonna get back to Twitter, and that's what I call it. I'm excited at the Tish LaCroix. So many new things happening, so many things popping off, and I'm excited that you're gonna be a part. Last but not least, I'm on TikTok. Everybody who knows me know I call it TikTok. Don't try to judge me. But I am on TikTok. I'm going to be posting a video. But I want to make sure I get my followers up so that you will be the first one to see me post on TikTok. It's the fun Tish. It's the fun Tish for me, right? It's not me being my usual self. It's the 20% of me that a lot of people don't know that I have. And I do have a lot of fun. And I laugh at myself all the time. My son thinks it's the most hilarious thing ever to see me laughing at myself. He even put me on Snapchat. Y'all got to forgive the brother. But anyway, I'm excited to share this person with you, this special guest with you. She's going to be able to talk to you about her journey. And she said I have open and free reign. So I don't know. We're going to see that I stay on track because we won't be on here long. But I want you to definitely take your notebooks out, take some notes, have an aha moment, share them with somebody, share this video with somebody. Let them know that you are taking the time to grow. And we all have had a game-changing moment, something that has shifted us from where we were to where we desired to go. So if I'm further ado, I introduce to some, reintroduce to others, the very own, the very one and only Sylvia Scurry. Why was you tickle?
Hi, everybody.
Why was you tickle?
I'm always just joyful. I'm
No,
sorry.
what you laughing at, Sylvia? What you laughing at?
Nothing. I mean, I'm always like this.
She'll tell me later, like, Tish, you are so, I'm like, well, I did that. But anyway, I'm
You
excited.
started out with the energy, so it wasn't need to be coming up
Oh,
here being bored. So I'm just saying, I had to break because you brought it.
I love it. Y'all know me. I do what I do. I'm who I am. And I mean, I'm grateful for her. Right. So Sylvia and I have a couple of connections, but Sylvia, I want you to introduce yourself. You can tell me your name again. Tell them where they can follow you, connect with you. Also, we'll probably bring that back around and get the end as well. But also, I want you to just give them a little taste about you. Like, tell them a little bit about you.
Ooh. Hi, my name is Sylvia. I am the mother of six, the grandmother of three. Um, right now, I am a manager of an apartment complex, and I enjoy life. I enjoy life, and I enjoy learning new things about life. I got into this space a year ago, a little over a year ago. I think it was July when I joined last year. In July this year made it a year. So from then to now, I've learned a lot. And I've also learned that I have changed in that year from being in this spot. And there's so many wonderful opportunities that I want to share with the people that I know and the people that I don't know, because this site has literally changed my life.
Mm. I'm gonna go back for a second, Sylvia. Though I want to go back. Now I don't want to go back as far as childhood now, but I'm just gonna go back a little bit, all right?
Okay.
Because we've all had pivots, right? We've had pivots over the past year. I want to talk about because now you said I have free reign now. You can
Yes.
if you want. But I remember when we had a pivot, you had surgery. You had a pivot. Because I
Hmm.
want you to realize that one of the things I tell y'all about, I'm open about my experiences, y'all. Like I'm so transparent with y'all. That'd be like, I mean, because I want you to understand that this is life is going to happen. But I want to go back to that moment that you had surgery
Hmm.
because things began to shift for you in that moment. Prior to that, you had made a decision, but really, I think in the moment you had surgery, that whole transition was a lot for you. I want you to go there for a second. I want you to talk about, you don't have to tell us about, but you had surgery and you were going through some things at the time. I want you to talk about how that shifted your number one mindset. And number two, what I saw in you was a more of a belief in Sylvia. Talk about that.
Okay. September of last year, I had not one surgery but two surgeries within 2 weeks of each other. Anybody that know me know that I love the health field, and at the time I was working for, I was in the health field working, and the job that I was so loyal to and so dependent on, um, they really hurt me because the much that I would do for them and to go beyond the call of duty to make sure things got done when I needed them, they wasn't there for me. I actually got let go of my job during my time of recovering from my surgery. So with that being done, I didn't have no choice but to rely on Sylvia because Sylvia still had a family that she had to take care of. Sylvia still had bills that was coming in, and Sylvia still had things that needed to get accomplished. So I didn't have a choice but to wake up and go, okay, now is this is real.
Mm,
Because Tish can tell you when I first got into this field, I got into it just to, see what it was all about. Because I knew I had my health background to rely on. It was gonna always be there because you're gonna always need people in the health field until that moment. And
mm,
that's when my eyes was really open to everything.
wow. I was just thinking because you made a comment and you said, that I was reliant on somebody else because I don't want people to think that because we set a tone sometimes we say the job this and the job that and I want you to understand it at any business and I'm a business owner, any business is loyal to the bottom line. They are loyal to the bottom line, like, and it's not personal, it's what it is. Because if I don't make money, I'm not in business. So when we say businesses are not loyal to the people, that's not what a business does. A business is loyal to the bottom line. They make sure they make payroll. They can make sure they cover overhead. And what I love about what you said was that I was loyal to everything else but me first. I'm not talking from a spiritual perspective, because people say, for me, it's God first, right? He's first, and then it's, my family, and then it's everything follows after. But in that, you're not first. We've sacrificed for so many things and we've given ourselves the leftovers. And it was great to hear, again, I've seen you on your journey. It was great to hear you say, I didn't put me first. I put what you wanted first. I put whatever that was. So when that light came on and he was like, I'm going to put me first. Tell me how that shifted, because that was last year or you before last?
When everything happened, that was like
Last year, right? It's been a year.
it's been a year. Yeah, because I'll be at this job be a year come January.
Wow, man. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna have a moment. I'm just saying, wow. I've seen you
Yeah.
grow up in a year. Just okay, I'm gonna say that. Let me put that back. I'm gonna say something that y'all gonna be like, sorry, y'all. I'm write that down because if I don't write it down, I'm gonna forget it. Okay, so go. Let's go because I want to go on this journey with you with this game changer moment. So, what when you said I'm gonna choose me? Tell me how that affected your health and how that affected your mindset. Because see, I'm realizing that money is the fruit of a healthy tree. Whatever it says, people are like, I'm looking at money. No, you need a healthy tree, and the money is the byproduct of that, right? So
Right.
tell me how, when you said, I'm going to, it's not that I don't want to take care of people. It's not that I don't want to be in the healthcare field. It's not that I don't love what I do. That's not the argument. But for once in my life, I'm gonna put Sylvia first. Tell me, once you made that decision, how the shifted your mind? How do you feel with the shift in your mindset? Like, how did your mindset shift? How did your health shift? Because now I remember. And I got a little challenge for y'all too. Y'all know I'm about to put in the thing. I remember you was like, I'm walking. And I'm looking at my stuff. I was like, you better walk then. Go on down there and walk. No. But tell me, how did it change your energy? Because I mean, that you because let's be very clear, that road wasn't easy. That road is not easy to make a shift. It still ain't
Right.
easy. Still working
No.
through it. But tell me how it changed you for the betterment when you made a decision of your mental capacity, your health, all of it.
Oh man, that's an exciting thing because when I started to really look at who Sylvia really was,
Mm.
I found out that Sylvia had like three other people inside of her that she had to deal with, first of all. And all of those, we on thing on that day, we came together as one. It wasn't, it's Sylvia and such and such. It was like, okay, look, we got to take care of us first. Because if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of nobody else. I got grandbabies. I want to be able to run around with them. I don't want them like, come here, baby, my knees hurt. Or I'm out of breath. Or I don't want to be that grandparent. I want to be that grandparent that, come on, let's go to the mountain. Let's go do this or let's go do that. And I still got the energy to get up and go. So that was my first. Not my first, that was my second. My first thing was I had to get my mind right. I had to go back to my first love, as everybody would say. I had to go back and realize that God loved me for who I was, regardless of whether I was big, small, overweight, two-tone, whatever the case may be. He loved me for who I was. So if he loved me for who I was, I had to love me for who I was.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So once I started doing that, then my mind started shifting because, like you said, it wasn't an easy road because I still had a lot of stuff in my head going, you ain't pretty. Ain't nobody else gonna want you. You ain't gonna do this. You can't do that. That's too hard. That's too difficult. And every time that would come up in my mind, God would say, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I ain't create no mess. You got this. You can do this. Let's push.
Wow.
So that's what I did. I mean, with me making that mindset and making that transition and actually making myself do it, not just say it, but actually do it.
That's the part. Doing it, not just talking it, but doing it. Yes.
Yeah, but actually doing it changed. It gives me so much energy. I get up in the morning now, 4:30, my alarm clock goes off, and I'm up, and I got a smile on my face. I'm not tired. I got full of energy because I get up because I know the first thing that's on my mind is, "Hey, Daddy, how you doing this morning?" I'm great, and he starts my day. Once I start my day with him, then everything else that comes behind it, it's gonna be all right.
Wow. That's so good. I'm so proud of you, man. Like, because I've seen you through the journey of this year, and we knew each other prior to you beginning to get into in a different in an opportunity space. But I really want to go to. I really want to go where you are because he said, listen, I had to redirect and bring Sylvia back together and really say, that I'm important, I matter, I'm beautiful. And those, when we have those, I call them a game changer moment. You may call them an aha moment, whatever it is. That's different for us. One of the things I know for me that is so vital and so important is that I have a support team. And for some people, that may not be the people you live with, which is even harder because you got to sleep with these people. You got to see these people every day. You're like, Lord, I cannot, because it's hard. So I want you to talk to through this process of really saying, it's Sylvia, right? I'm gonna focus on Sylvia and bettering her, that I can be a betterment to other people. Tell me, how important is that for you to be connected to the right people, for you to have the right relationships that are going to, what I call, nurture that baby, nurture that goal, nurture what you have.
Oh man, being connected, you have to do that journey. You don't need negative people in your ear. And you don't need people that's already hurting themselves and can't find their way to be on this journey with you because they're going to drag you down. So, I thank God for you because you just don't know how much you imported into me. Just every time I would see you, regardless of where we were, or what we was doing, I always draw from you. And it's you and it's other people that's in our area that I would draw from. My mom is still here, thank God. She's someone that I draws from, and I can talk to about everything that I'm going through or what I'm going through, and she always will give me an encouraging word. She will always say, "All right, we don't have our pity for, we don't talk about it. Let's go. What you gonna do about it next?"
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important. That's why I try to be there, for my kids. If I can walk it through, then I can help guide them through certain areas. I'm not gonna go through everything that they might go through, or I'd have been through a lot of the stuff that they going through, and I can be like, okay, let me tell you how you're gonna get through this, but you gotta listen.
Mm.
And
Okay.
that's that whole key part, just the listening. Because sometimes we don't like that what they call it, constructive criticism.
No, we don't. Mm-mm.
We want to go to the defense time they say something. But sometimes you just have to be like, okay, I'm just gonna listen.
Mm. That's so good. I draw from y'all too. Like y'all made me a better leader, man. For real. Like there are days if I just be transparent, I want to quit. I'd be like, bump this. Like I'm tired. And then y'all be like, oh, Tish, ain't gonna put the video inside the feed press thing? I'll be like, dang it. Oh man. I'm just being transparent because people don't want to talk about those dark moments. And I'm not saying dark like I'm, suicidal dark, but just dark. Like you be like, I don't want to do this. And it may not be working. And then someone says, are you going to teach the class tonight about, how are we going to get our groups together? Are you going to get on this call? I'll be like, dang it. But that's good though, because it reminds you that you're necessary for a bigger picture. And sometimes we don't know we're necessary for a bigger picture. We think we're doing stuff and we like, I don't know, you sure about this, Lord? For the believer, you sure about this, Lord? And you're like, he's like, yeah, I was sure about it, but I need you to be sure. And so I openly say to you, I'm grateful for y'all. Like, y'all just don't, I am forever grateful, that I have people who literally follow me off the cliff, like really be like, okay, you want to do this much? Sure, let's do it. I'll be like, sheesh, y'all supposed to say no, but y'all say yeah. I'll be like, okay, let's do it then. My high pitched voice, I don't know what's gonna work, but we're gonna do it. And y'all just be doing it. And I see y'all growth and I see you maneuver. And I think sometimes, and here's the thing, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna hit with you this last question. But I think sometimes when people see us at one point in our life, they have two options, right? Option A is when you are growing and you're developing and you're a different version of yourself and we're peeling back these layers. I call them the layers of onions. If you ever been to Outback, they had that onion and it just opens up and it's like these, you can put pieces. So you're opening up and you're peeling back the layers of the onion and you're really getting to the core of things. And people will hold you hostage to the old you. And it's a challenge for you because you're like, no, I'm not that person anymore. And they hold you. And then you got the other group of people who say, I remember when, and I see so much growth. And so I think to me, that's the powerful statement. When I can say to you, Sylvia, I knew you prior to this space connecting us on another level. But I remember when you called me and you was like, I'm going to do this. And I was like, okay. And you were like, I really want to leave wealth for my family. I really want to, lead this thing. And I think and I heard in your tone, it was like, you wanted me to be like, you sure about it? But I was like, sure. And he was like, I was like, okay. Like, and I had no emotion to it. I had no, you sure about this? Well, I don't know. It was a confidence when I replied to you. And even your response, you were like, okay, if I said it to somebody else, they're gonna be like, this girl crazy. But this is like, okay, let's do it. Okay. And I see that go from that to uncertainty to, that you were like, I'm uncertain. I didn't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. To a confidence that I've seen over the past 365 days. I'm just at awe of seeing you step out in ways that I know if I ain't say you're gonna do it today, you'd be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay,
I'm
do it. I'm super proud of you. But I do want to, and that to say this, I want to know, how does the growth feel? Like if you could bring it into a feeling, how do you feel? Now when you look back over the last 365 days, you like, are you in shock? Are you in wow? Are you in I knew it? Are you in joy? Like what if you can bring it into a feeling, how does it feel to say, when I look back, not 10 years, not 30 years, but just 365 days, my life has transitioned and I feel good. It ain't the ending point, it ain't the stopping point, but I feel good. I want you to describe that to me, and we're gonna close with that.
wow. Like you said, when I look back, just like you said, just a year ago, you asked me this last year, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm but today I can actually say that I do have the confidence and I do, you know, I have my goals and my dreams and I can actually see them now. I
Mm,
can see me walking into, whatever level that he's going to take me to. I can see myself doing it now. At the beginning, I couldn't because of all the stuff that was going on in my head and my mindset wasn't right. But once I got my mindset together and I got my focus together, now I can see where I'm going to next. So when I say my feeling is overwhelmed, it's like I am just overwhelmed and at awe with the transition that I did this year. Because anybody that know me, they know I'm quiet. I don't say too much. I'm easygoing. Whatever you say, hey, cool, yeah. And the one I am today, she be like, no. I'm still easygoing. I'm still quiet, but it ain't no, okay, yeah. No, it's like, no, I don't think that's right. No, we need to try something different.
I love it.
So when I say I can tell the growth in me
Yeah.
and this just years of stuff that just being, I've always wanted to be a people pleaser.
Mm. I'm going to have you on
If
another
this
show.
made you happy, then I was good. I was excited.
Yeah.
But now I'm learning how to walk in the rightness, in the truth.
Mm.
Whether it hurt your feelings, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I do it out of love.
Yeah.
But I got to do it the right way. I can't just be about pleasing you anymore. It's all about Sylvia now.
Mm. Well, Miss Grown Up. Welcome to the new Sylvia show, y'all. She's grown up now. I'm excited to be a part of the journey. I'm excited. I thank you so much for taking some time. I'm gonna invite you to another show. We're gonna hang out and just kind of talk about some things. I'm excited to have you. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you showed up, hung out with me a little bit. I want definitely let them know how to follow you on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. Let them know where to follow you.
I am on Facebook as Sylvia Mitchell Scurry. Instagram, I am Sylvia.Scurry. Twitter and Snapchat, all using my
Snap?
name.
I didn't know you snapped.
I'm on Snapchat
Oh Lord, I'm behind you. I don't snap.
and TikTok. All of that use my name. TikTok, LinkedIn. If you want to look for me on any of those some more social media, just Google my name.
Okay. Well, come on in. Well, I thank y'all for joining us for the Game Changer moment of the day. I hope something resonated with you, that you can feel the shift and the change on the inside of you. Join us next week. Maybe just me, maybe a special guest. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Some days I just be like, girl, just do it and let it be. So, with that being said, we'll see you next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember to do life on purpose, with purpose, and for purpose. Remember, you are the change for yourself, your family, and your community. Have a great evening, everybody.